To continue with our math in different ways that you might find interesting, we're going to talk about how you determine what grade do you need on your final exam or on your next exam in order to pass the class. So what would you need on the final to pass a class that has a 50-50 split? Well, it's the same principle that we just talked about with the weighted grades, but you need to manipulate the equation for the unknown. So, 70% is what you got on the exams, and a 60%, so you didn't do so well. And then you got a 65. Again, not doing so hot. So you add these three together, and you divide by 3, and that gives you an exam average of 65%. Now you're going to take your 65 times the 0.5, that's 50% of your grade, and you end up with 32.5. However, you know that you have to get a 70% in the class to pass. So what we can do is take our 70% that we need in order to pass and subtract the 32.5 that we just got. And that means we have to earn 37.5 points. Well, what is 37.5 points? Well, if we take the 37.5 and divide it by 0.5, we get 75. So that means you need a 75% on the final exam, and that would give you a 70% in the class. Now let's talk about GPA calculation. A little bit different math here. GPAs are calculated using what's known as quality points. These are points that are assigned to weight the grades earned in a course. So grades or classes and grades that have more credits, or you get a better grade, count more on your GPA. HACC uses the following quality point scale. So an A is worth 4, a B is worth 3, C is worth 2, D is worth 1, and of course an F is worth 0. So we first have to calculate the quality points. So the formula is that you take the quality points for the grade that you have earned and multiply that by the number of credits for the course. Then you're going to add all of them together, all of your quality points, and divide by the total credits taken. This is very important to understand. If you have not taken a class, you don't have a grade, so you can't use those credits in the calculation. So let's look at the courses you need to get into the clinical portion of the respiratory program. So let's say this semester you're taking your Bio 111, and you get a B grade. You take your Respiratory 100 course, and you get an A grade, because I'm such a wonderful professor and a wonderful teacher, right? Take your COM 101, and you earn a C. And you take your English 101, and you earn a B. Now you have to look and see how many credits is each of these worth. Well, Bio 111 is worth 3 credits. Respiratory 100 is worth 2 credits. Your Comm 101 is worth 3 credits. And your English 101 is worth 3 credits. So now we're going to take the number of credits. So in Bio 111 you have 3 credits. And we're going to multiply that by the quality points. So a B is worth 3 quality points. So the credits times the quality points gives us 9. 3 times 3 is 9. Respiratory 100 is worth 2 credits. You got an A, so that is worth 4 quality points. So 2 times 4 is 8. Your Comm class is worth 3 credits. You got a C, which means it's worth 2 quality points. 2 times 3 is 6. And your English 101 is worth 3 credits. You had a B, again, is worth 3 quality points. That gives us 9. So now you total your quality points. So all of these numbers, 9, 8, 6, and 9, added together equals 32 quality points. Now you want to take the total number of credits taken. That would be all of these numbers. So 3, 2, 3, and 3 added together equals 11 credits. So now we're going to take the 32 quality points divided by the 11 total credits, and that would give you a GPA of 2.91. Now the maximum GPA that you can earn here at HACC is a 4.0. Now, you're going to get a homework assignment, but I want to point out a couple of things here. If you are looking at something that has a layout like this for the respiratory program, and you filled in all of your grades, and you want to calculate your points, your GPA, keep in mind there is no grade here for Speech 101 or Comm 101. You have no grade listed for the Respiratory 100 or the FYS. There's no grade listed for Respiratory 245 or Respiratory 270. Now, while at the top it tells you that the total number of credits is 71 credits, you cannot use the 71 credits because you did not complete 12 of the credits. So you can't just say, oh, well, it's 71 credits, so that's the number I'm going to use. You have to add up the total number of credits that were taken and the quality points for each course. So this is the end of Unit 1, Week 2. You do have a homework assignment. That homework assignment is in your D2L shell, and you want to make sure that you turn it in before the deadline. Now we're going to move on to week number 3 and Unit 2.